Hello and welcome to the super awesome comic review show. I am Foxy and this is the top 5. Coming in at number 5, we've got Marvel's Gwenpool Holiday Special. Yeah, bet you didn't expect to see that there. Neither did I. I'm a sucker for a good holiday special, and I really think they mistitled this one because Gwenpool is a very small part of this. It's a charming part. But ultimately, it's more about, it's a She-Hulk Christmas, really. She-Hulk's throwing a Christmas party, and Charles Soule is, inviting us into another little She-Hulk short story that continues where he left off with his run. And his run was great, so it's cool to see more in that She-Hulk universe, and, Howard's in the building still, and basically all of the heroes of New York show up to this party. And we get a lot of little mini stories. One about another Jerry Dugan written Hawkeye Deadpool team up. That's always fun. That works really well. Hawkeye and Deadpool together. That's fun time. There's just a lot of cool little short stories. There's a Miss Marvel in here with a Secret Santa story, and a lot of my favorite characters showing up, a lot of good writers, so it was a fun little holiday special. And little is a misnomer also, because it's wildly packed with pages. It's long, it's Christmassy, all your characters are there. Coming in at number 4, Secret Wars number 8 of 9. Yeah, well, looks like Secret Wars isn't going to end in the year 2015. Here we are. Esad Ribic continues to delight with beautiful pages. There's some epic action in this one, and it's all coming to a head. I still have no idea how our intrepid heroes make it out of this one and into the all-new, all-different number 1 universe that is mostly pretty similar to the pre-Secret Wars universe. But what I will say about that is this story's great. It will definitely reward a reread once it's all said and done, not just because of the time gap between issues, but actually knowing what certain things are, like what the shield is now, and how exactly who's piloting Galactus, and where every little detail that Hickman kind of wove into this, I think will reward a multiple reading setting. And looking forward to this one wrapping up. And I'm glad that All New, All Different isn't All New, All Different. I'm glad it's not a New 52 reboot. I think they've struck a really nice balance between paying respect and carrying forward the continuity from pre-Secret Wars while actually doing an incredibly good job of creating good jumping on points with these new number 1s. They've mostly been really accessible, even if they were continuing from a previous run. And those that aren't, like Totally Awesome Hulk and Scarlet Witch, spoilers, we'll be getting to that one here in a minute. They're doing a really great job with these series, so kudos to Marvel. Kudos for not doing a New 52. It's like a soft New 52. Yeah, good job. Anyway, coming in at number 3, from Image Comics, The Violent number 1. I'm not super familiar with Ed Brisson, but I am super familiar with crime fiction and noir stories, and this is a doozy of that. It's kind of painful to watch these desperate people in bad situations just slipping ever closer to the edge, or even over the edge, as they, these ex-cons dealing with tough life in a heavily gentrified and gentrifying Vancouver, which is apparently pulling from real life. Ed Brisson lives in Vancouver, and talks at length at the back about the circumstance of like the Skid Row of Vancouver and the ever shrinking poor's population there, and it's a really interesting read. And as noir goes, by the end of the first issue, everything's kind of going to hell like you'd expect. And I really do look forward to seeing where it goes. And based on the description at the back, it seems like it's going to be along the lines of Criminal, where we see a lot of short stories that are set in this ever desolating and enriching Vancouver hellscape of crime and villainy. And it won't just focus on one set of characters, it seems. Also, each issue is going to have a backup text piece. The text piece short story in the back of this one was fantastic. Really, really good crime fiction. Definitely pick it up if that's your bag. Coming in at number 2 this week, Scarlet Witch number 1. Told you we'd be back with that one. James Robinson's writing this fresh off the heels of his highly successful and controversial Airboy run. Vanessa R. Del Rey is doing beautiful art on this one, and Jordi Belair is doing the wonderful color work that she is known for doing. Everything is working in tandem to make this series a hell of a debut, and it's a little bit different than the Scarlet Witch that I'm used to, at least. This isn't the Scarlet Witch that's an Avenger. I mean, it is, but tonally, this is closer to what I was expecting from Doctor Strange, honestly. Doctor Strange has been like pretty fast and loose and goofy, slick. You know, he's a ladies' man, he's out on the town, he's having fun. But this Scarlet Witch is a paranormal investigator getting into some dark business. Vanessa R. Del Rey also was the second artist on Constantine, on that new post-Convergence launch from DC. And, this definitely feels, the Scarlet Witch feels like Constantine investigating demonic possession and, the underbelly of witchcraft. So I think this is actually better than what I was reading from Constantine. It's a stronger, stands on its own kind of thing. But I like it. I think she's a great character right off the bat. They've got a good tone set for it. And the supporting ghost cast of Agatha is already charming. Looking forward to learning more about how that all works. And just this series in general is very exciting right off the bat, and very tonally different than all the other all new, all different Marvel stuff that I've read so far. So it's cool that they've got so many strong genre showings right out of the gate. And coming in number 1 from Image Comics also, Lopper, issue number 2. Wow, Andrew MacLean, what a guy. He's really knocking it out of the park with this series. Really, really loving it. Gonna be sad. We're halfway through now. Gonna be sad when we get through all 4, but it's gonna be a hell of a ride. This one has this awesome Mike and Laura Allred variant cover. Love it. And then one long story this time around. No backup story. It's all new material this time, so nothing to be disappointed about if you were one of his Kickstarter supporters. Finally, it's all new Andrew MacLean. Get all the good stuff in one package. And it's reductive to compare him to Mignola. He's like nobody else. He's got some really kinetic action. His character designs are fun, and these characters are a hell of a good time. We continue to have a really good time watching the interaction between Lopper and the witch's head that he carries around. They just never stop talking crap to each other, and that is an endless source of entertainment for me, as I am a master crap talker. All right, that is it, y'all. But I hope you're having a good week. Holiday season, it's all around you. Be a feminist. There you go. Doodles.